Good morning, crafty crafters, and how are you today? It's Friday. It's a fabulously fine Friday. I think the sun is trying to peek through those clouds, although there has been a nip in the air.
Oh, it's a bit chilly.
Oh, Natalie says it's a bit chilly. It's chilly in here because we have the aircon on because it gets warm later on, but when we start off, we're a little bit like that. How are you today, people? Thank Craft, it is Friday. It's our Friday show, and welcome very, very much to you. My name's Dan Newhouse. I'll be your host for the hour. We have Emily producing the show. As usual, Emily, say hi.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Friday.
We got more than a hi out of Emily. We're doing well.
Because it's Friday.
Yeah.
And I have a guest. You can already hear her dulcet tones. I have a guest today at the demonstration station. She is as creative as she is crafty. It's my friend and yours, Natalie Muskrat. Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday.
Natalie, that's chirpy.
I know, it's Friday.
You're in a good mood.
And I've only done 3 days this week, so, you know, loving
Have you
life.
Oh, yes, you had Monday, Tuesday off, didn't
I
you?
did.
So you were just telling us a minute ago. Where were you on Monday and Tuesday? It was, did you say Ingleton?
Yeah, so Monday, Dan wanted to do some fun stuff for his birthday, so we went to Manchester. We played bowling, we went to social darts, and then we drove up to the Lake District, stayed in the lakes overnight, and then we went to Ingleton Waterfalls.
Oh, that sounds
lovely.
lovely.
It was beautiful.
But now, when you say Ingleton Waterfalls, I've not been, but there's an S on the end of that. So this is more than one waterfall?
It's like 6. There's probably more than 6 because some of them connect to each other. It's like a trail, 5 miles.
Oh, wow.
And you start at a starting point and walk all the way around. It's so pretty.
Oh, that
so
sounds
many
lovely.
lovely views as well, like looking across the lakes and Lancashire and North Yorkshire, because that's where it is. But yeah.
How lovely.
It was
Natalie, that sounds fantastic.
I know.
People, what I would like to know today, I would like you to comment and tell us what you are doing this weekend. The weekend is beckoning us, isn't it? It's Friday. It's Friday the beginning of the weekend, or is that Saturday?
No, it's definitely Friday.
Friday, I think. Okay, so the weekend is beckoning us, isn't it? With the idea of maybe a lie-in. That sounds nice, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
A lie-in. That sounds lovely. Or how about a nice movie and some popcorn?
Yes.
How about the fire on? Would that be nice?
Stop it.
Is it time, let me know, is it time to change the duvet from the summer tog to the winter tog? I think it might be.
I'm not changing the duvet, but you know what I am doing this weekend?
Go on.
Getting the electric blanket out.
Are you really?
Yes, I am.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes, I am.
Guys, what are you doing this weekend? Please do let us know, and we will take a look at the comments through the show. I know what I'm doing. I'm furniture building this weekend.
Furniture building?
Furniture building.
DIY?
I like a bit of DIY. I like a bit of that. It's fun. It's nice.
I don't have a DIY done.
It always worries you when you have screws left over, because there are always parts left over whenever you make something, aren't there?
Yes. The other month we built our bed and we've got these little like black things and they're surely supposed to go somewhere, but I've been through the instructions 3 times. There is nothing that says where you put these things.
Is there not?
So we still have them and I don't know where to put them.
Oh,
but they're just like,
listen,
I'm waiting for it to break.
If it hasn't fallen apart yet, I'm sure it's fine.
It's
okay.
Fine.
Guys, so 5 minutes into our show, what are we here for? Oh yes, craft. That's what we're doing, isn't it? It's craft, of course. Thank Craft, it's Friday. It's our Friday show. We've got to have a lot of fun today. We get a little bit more time on our Friday show to chill out, have a chat with you guys, see what's going on with everybody. But we do have a couple of pieces of news. Number one, our pick of the week. 70% of our pick of the week has gone. It's our floral decollage. If you want it, go and grab it on the website. There you go. £29.99. You can buy all of our products at hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. Our Win It Weekly winners will be announced today, but there is still chance to win. I'll show you what you're going to win. We have 5 winners. 5. We have 5 winners, and I think our close-up is going to be a little bit too close-up for this today. So 5 winners of this True Blue luxury card collection. We give away £100 worth of goodies every week in our Win It Weekly competition, and we're going to announce the winners today. All you have to do to be in with a chance of winning one of 5 of these worth £19.99 is finish the catchphrase. Finish the cat phrase. Meow 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 meow. That's the cat phrase. Finish the catchphrase. Don't cry over spilt. Is it A, glue? Is it B, wine? Or is it C, milk? Was it Emily who said it's all of the above? Somebody said all of these. Was it Kelly?
Kelly said it's all of the above because her house is spotless.
It is, isn't it? Okay, so don't cry over spilt. Glue, wine or milk. You've got to get the answer right. Now, in about 40 minutes, we've got an hour today, so in about 40 minutes, we are going to say no more comments, and that will be it. We will lock it down, and then we will choose those winners, and the graphic will be created, and then the winners will be announced later on during the show, which is fantastic. 5 winners. Love our Win It Weekly.
I know, I love giving stuff away. It's so nice.
I think giving stuff away is brilliant, isn't it? And we're talking about giving things away. Shall we show you our main product of the day today? It is our Weekend Wonder. We have a Weekend Wonder. I don't think we've ever had a Weekend Wonder before, have we?
No, we haven't. It's our first ever.
I'm excited about the Weekend Wonder. I wonder if we can do a Weekend Wonder every week. That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
No one said yes, but it would be good.
It would be cool.
Let me show you what our Weekend Wonder is. It is a giveaway. So if you are to buy our screw hole punch, which we will talk to you about and give you all the gen on now, you are going to get free a 48-page Punch It papercraft pad worth £11.99. Is it £11.99? I think it's £11.99. Saves £11.99. As always, guys, you know when it's £14.99, not £14.99, it's when it's £14. Is it 24? I think, because if you're in the club, the Club Hunky Dory Club, you will get 5% off automatically. You'll see those prices when you log in, and it won't be $14.99, it'll be 5% less than that. So for $14.24, I do believe it is, you get our hole punch, and you get this fantastic Punch It pad. I like this because this is one of our core product lines. It's one of our tools that gets used day in, day out in our office here. It's really quite fancy, and we'll show you all about it. Let's take a look. Okay, what is a screw hole punch, I hear you ask? I'll show you exactly what a screw hole punch is. It's quite a sharp little punch there. It's not so sharp that it's going to hurt you if you just press it onto you there, but it can cut easily through card with a phenomenal sort of, what action is this called? Rotary action, that's a great word. First things first, let's talk about it. It's purple, it's the Hunky Dory colour. We love that colour. We put an H there, not to remind you that it's Hunky Dory, but to remind you that it's a handy tool and it's going to make you very, very happy.
It is
That's
a
right.
very good tool.
That's why there's an H there. First thing is it's got a little top here that you can just clip off nice and easy that has your accessories in it. Now there are 3 different accessories. I'll take this one off at the bottom and pop it in there. So there are 3 different accessories which are 3 different punch sizes. They're 2mm, 3mm and 4mm. So you can make different size holes with this punch. Let's take that 2mm one out and pop this back on. This only goes back on one way, so you know that you can't get it wrong. And although I can twice, there we go, get it back on the right way. So let me show you how this works. In the end, you just pop this in to the end like that, and it's nice and neat, secure. And you've got this end that you just pop on and you twist. Nice and easy, right? So this is quite easy and soft to go on, and then you get a little bit of resistance at the end, which means that it's locked on. Okay. Lovely, very, very clever little tool. I'll show you a couple of cards to make a little bit of sense, and then we'll go over to Natalie so that you can see how it works, yeah? So you're going to be able to press this down onto a craft mat. You always use a craft mat. It's important that you use a craft mat or else you'll damage your table. And you can press holes out of card just like this. And you can press holes out of card in patterns using our Punch It pad. Okay, this comes free, as I said. What I'll do, I'll show you, of these 48 sheets in here, there are 16 different designs, and I can show you each of those designs. I've taken one out of each. I can show you these here, and you can just make these beautiful cards just by pressing this down. It's probably better if I go over to you, isn't it, Nat, so that you can explain it. Let's do that.
Show how it works, because I've got one here. Let's do it with this one. So this is one of the pages from the pad, chosen this wonderful hello. So this is on our Ink Me, which is great because although it's white, you can use your inks on here, you can use your colours, you can make really fun backgrounds. And then like Dan says, there's 3 different attachments that you can use here, and these all collate with the dots that you see here. So you have 3 different sizes, and the best thing about this is when Claire designed this, she made sure that the circles that you saw were a little bit smaller than the actual size holes, which means when we punch over them, like so, this one's being a bit funny. Oh, there we go. When you get your action right, you can see that it punches, I've got a bit there, these wonderful holes out. And then you can just switch this around and do the bigger ones and then punch all the way around this. So it's really quite easy to use, and there's a little gap here that collects sort of like the build-up of your papers. But the best thing about this is that if you like to make like everything in your house, you can make like confetti from this, because all these holes sort of store up, and then you can keep them away. So it's really quite simple to do. Everyone has their own techniques on how to do this. I like to sort of rest it on my finger and then work sort of like on the side and push it down, whereas I know Sheila likes to go straight over the top when she does hers, but I think that's just personal preference. There's no sort of right or wrong way, but you can see here now that these holes are creating this fantastic pattern. And that is sort of like the idea behind this pad, is that it's filled with loads of different designs that cover lots of different themes, and you can sort of punch these out and use your tool to do this. What is also quite great now is that the dots are also the same size as our gemstones, which means if you didn't want to sit and punch all of these out, you could add gemstones to some of these. You could punch them out and you can use these as holes and thread ribbons through. That would be a really nice
clever
idea. So there's lots of different uses. It's not just for, you know, punching out with your tool, but it's so much fun. It's quite therapeutic as well.
It's really therapeutic. I do it the same way as Sheila, so I just press straight down on it. Yeah. It's quite tricky to explain, so I was struggling to try and explain because you've got to see it work. Yeah. But it's really, really clever.
It's really clever.
Okay, so as you press this tool down, it rotates.
It does.
And therefore the blade, if you will, that I showed that isn't so sharp that it's going to hurt your finger, but it is sharp enough that it will go through card.
It will.
And that's going through Inkme card. So that's 300 GSM Inkme card that it goes through very quickly and very easily, isn't it?
And then when you get sort of like a build-up of these, if we just tap them down, they'll all fall out, and you see that they come out of that funnel. But then you can save these and use them as shaker bits for your cards. If you're cutting them out of Miri, it's going to look fantastic. So it's a really useful tool. It's quite clever how it, you know, it has this little gap here, so they'll just fall out when it's all sort of full, but it's really good. And another really great thing that it's useful for is if you're creating something and you just want a whole, say you're making a tag, but you're making it from just a piece of paper, you're not using like a tag punch which has the holes already put into it. You can literally hole press this anywhere you want to. You don't have any sort of guides that you have to follow or awkwardly put your paper into to get to that point.
Clever.
You can use this tool anywhere on your project, so it's great for scrapbooking.
Yep.
For that reason too.
So use it for tags, guys, and create your own tags with it. Use it to put holes into absolutely anything that you choose, including it will go through leather if you want to. So if you've got a belt that needs another hole, you can use it to create another hole, which is very clever. You can, as you say, you can make holes and then you can thread ribbon through it, or you can use this fabulous punch it pad that comes free with your score tool your screw hole punch this weekend. So let's take a look through these. As we said before, there are 16. It's up to you if you follow this design exactly as it is. It's up to you how many you are going to punch out, how many of these circles that you're going to punch out. You'll notice, as Natalie said, that they're all at different sizes. Those sizes correspond to the 3 different sizes of punches within this tool. They're slightly smaller, they're printed ever so slightly smaller, which means that if you are slightly off when you press down, it doesn't matter. It's going to cover it anyway. Okay, so you're not going to get that grey, although sometimes the grey, I've seen a few of these cards, and I'll show you a few of these cards. It looks rather nice, doesn't it? Okay, so first one, let's take a look. And shall I show you, as we go through, shall I show you some cards?
Oh, that's a good idea.
So there we go. That's a card that's been made with this. What's the note called? It's not a treble clef, which is the one that I'm used to. Is it a crotchet? Will someone let me know? A minim, I believe, is just one of them. Someone will let us know. There's a crotchet, there's a minim. That's a double crotchet, is it?
It's a double crotchet.
Is it a double crotchet? Well done. Okay. But that's lovely. So this has been kept white because we said this is on Inkme, this free pad that comes with your screw tool this weekend. And it's only for this weekend, guys. Because it's on Inkme, you can ink it and you can add any colour that you want to it. And that's a really nice way of creating a card that is perfect for a music lover. Okay, so there are 3 of each of these designs that I'm showing you. It's the Flash, isn't it? Let me see, where's my card for the Flash?
Underneath the blue one with clouds on.
Underneath the blue, well done, thank you. Okay, so this is the Flash. This is for a Superboy, and it says Superboy there. Now there's quite a lot punching there, so that one might take 5 minutes to do. It doesn't take as long as you think at all to create these, does it?
I was doing some before, wasn't I? And it's only taken maybe 5 or 10 minutes.
So this is a 4-leaf clover, and I've got 2 cards here made with this to show you how different they can be. There we go. So this is just with adding a bit of ink.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
So one says good luck there, which I like, and the other one is the 4-leaf clover with some ink on it, but looks very, very different. Okay, very, very nice. Let's jump to the next one. As we said, remember, there are 3 sheets of each of these 16. So there's an all-over one. which is really pretty. There's the balloons. Now, this is one of the favourites. And I'm sort of giving you a little tip as to something else that you can do with these, which Natalie did allude to. Look at it with gemstones. Now, you can intersperse these. So sometimes you use the gemstones, sometimes you use the hole punch. And something you can see here that's really, really important is that when you create these holes, you can see through them. You can. Now, what you put your piece of card that has the holes in onto will shine through. Definitely. So if it's black, you'll see black. If it's red, you'll see red, and so on and so forth. And you're going to see there's some red in there with the yellow balloon. There's some yellow under the green balloon. There's some green under the red balloon. But these are two very, very different cards, but made with the same sheet from the book. Isn't that very clever? I like that a lot. And there's more. So as we said, with regards to threading, look at this one. So the balloons have been created there with a mix of diamond sparkles and the punch tool itself, but then threaded all the way down ribbon, so that you've got these gorgeous threaded ribbons going through the holes. Isn't that lovely? Very different again. Super. Okay, so that's the balloons page. We've got more. We've got more. I think you were looking at this one earlier on, weren't you? Now
I'm going to do my first demo with this one.
Now, what's quite clever about this is that there is a room in the centre for you to stamp an image, for you to put a sentiment, for you to put or stamp a sentiment or write something nice. It's completely up to you. We've got flowers.
I like that one.
In a corner effect, which is very nice. So I think that's with this sort of style here. There we go. I've got loads of cards today, which is brilliant. The heart's lovely. The heart's really lovely. Good. So the heart has just been copied there. So you can use this freehand as well, guys, remember. You do not have to stick to the designs that we're showing you. You can use this freehand. But aren't the designs that we're showing you lovely? Isn't it different? It is really different. It's quite striking how different all the cards that you're showing really are. There's so many different... And when you've got the tool, it doesn't need resharpening, guys. It just keeps on going. Yeah. I mean, we've got a tool. Is it the tool that you've used? It's just been used thousands upon thousands upon thousands of times, no problem. Look at the perfume bottle. Really pretty. I like that. I like that very much. I had a card made with this just earlier. I'm not sure where it's gone. I bet it's at the bottom because it's the first one that you shoot. Oh, what a shame. I've lost it. I'll see if I can find it. Don't worry, I'll find it later on. But again, you can see the sentiment's going to go perfectly in there. Of course, a butterfly. How could we not have a butterfly? Remember, guys, this pad is free when you buy our screw hole punch today. It's free in this multi-buy. It's brilliant. I love that. I've lost another one. That's a really nice background, that one. That one's very pretty. Circles here, a boat. And that's going to look gorgeous with diamond sparkles as well. So if you bring the blue into that, or indeed if you layer this over blue mirror, it's going to be really, really attractive. Hello. I'll show you this. This is brilliant. There's a couple of different ways that this has been used. So look at how beautiful that is. And this is where you can really see the mirror shining through. There we go. It looks good, doesn't it? It looks really, really good. So obviously you've got the word hello in here, but you can write any word, including people's names. Yes. Which is brilliant. So this can be fantastic for creating name signs for people's rooms, for children's rooms. I wouldn't mind a name sign for my room, actually. It would be quite cool, that, wouldn't it? It would be quite cool. At what age does it become unacceptable to have a room sign with your name on it? I don't know. I don't think there's ever I'm 43 and I think it's fine. That's using the backgrounds here, that background from earlier on, but also the hello, and then that hello has been cut out. So you can see how it's a very different card. It is a very different card, but the effects is really, really clever. Isn't it super? I like it. Okay, and I think we've got one more to show you. Just a little corner one there. And that's perfect because that's the card I have. How pretty. Very With a couple of little, I mean, very simple that. It's the little things in life and then 3 little flowers and sort of this confetti effect coming in from the corner, which is very, very pretty. Okay, shall we go across to Natalie and see what she's going to do? She's demonstrated the hole punch to show you how to do it, but what's she going to do with her first demo? We're going to make a card using this pad to show you just how cool it is and how you can coordinate it with some of the things that we've had on our show recently. So I've got the biggest one, but I've just seen that I've missed out a middle one. So let's... Well, this is good because people get to see how easy it is to change the sizes here. So easy. All you do is you can take this off, pop it out,
pop it back in, and then you just screw this back on.
And it is quite, just at the end, it sort of clicks a little bit, doesn't it?
Does.
It's very satisfying, isn't it?
It does.
Same as that's satisfying, the top,
on.
put the top on. You get a nice clip.
It's good. So then we're just going to follow the pattern all the way around. We've just got these little ones to do here. And then we're going to swap it again for that big one. And we'll do our corners.
It's a very sturdy tool, isn't it?
Yes.
I found that card, I'll show that in a minute. Right, let's take a look at these comments and see who's with us today. Trisha Percy, she says that she loves her screw hole punch, which is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. Let's talk about this winter duvet, Nat. So, Inner Child Winter Tog Duvet already on, absolutely. Victoria Ann Mortley, 15 Tog Duvet all year round, never changes it.
I don't know what ours is. I think ours is quite a big one.
Oh, it's good to be toasty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it good to be toasty? Helen Peachy is 4.5 Tog here all year. Too warm if she goes any higher. Jane Kennedy's got this hole punch and says it's great. Well, this is brilliant, people. So if you haven't got this hole punch, the price is phenomenal. It's £14.99 for a tool you can use thousands upon thousands of times and just keep in your stash. £14.99 there. Of course, you get your 5% club discount on top of that as well. So I think it brings it down to £14.24 if my maths is correct. But this weekend, you get that brilliant punch it paper pad, 48 sheets with it as well. There has never been a better time to buy the screw hole punch. It's brilliant. Oh, Denise Fraser says, you could put little lights behind the card once the holes are made.
So good.
That would be brilliant.
Because then you could change this up. You can use them in frames as well. That hello would look fantastic with lights behind it. In a little frame on the side as people walk in the house. Shelley
Oldham was just about to ask how long the Weekend Wonder offer was on for and then realised.
It's the weekend!
It's the weekend! What are you doing this weekend, Emily?
Cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah, it's my favourite thing to do.
Cooking's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think cooking's one of those things where when you get into cooking, it's a phenomenal hobby, isn't it? It's excellent. But sometimes, middle of the week cooking can be a drag. Weekend cooking, you can give time to it, and it's wonderful, isn't it?
Cooking. So now we have all of our holes punched out on our piece. I'm going to bring in some of this crazy mirror because when we place this over, because of the way that colour is on that piece of paper, it just sort of explodes behind there, and I absolutely love it. So let's cut this down, and I want it to be central, but I am going to use the bits around the edges. So let's just take it to here, and this pad is 5 by 5 in size. Oh no, 5.5. Good job I checked. Good job I checked.
Lynn Parry says that she uses an old green mat, her gluey mat, because she can't get her hunky-dory mat messy. Because of course it will make slight indentations into your cutting mat, but the self-healing cutting mats are great. They will continue to heal. Jackie Owens asks a question: can you sit another piece of card under to do 2 at a time? Well, Lynn Parry answered it for us. She said, mine went through a tag topper, a sheet of adorable scorable, and a card blank in one go.
Oh, wow.
Which is great. Tracy Hunt says she might invest in one. I genuinely suggest you do. It is a brilliant tool. Jane Kennedy says it would look nice with glitter card underneath it.
It would look very good with glitter card underneath. Okay, so now we have our little piece done. I'm going to take some tape. Trying to find the thin one, but I don't think they have a super thin one in here, so this one will do. And I'm gonna put it, no, I think I need the thinner one. Do we have any red tape in here? Because that's quite useful. Here we go, found some.
I love this from Shelley Alden. She's talking about the Win It Weekly. She said, first time watchers usually win. Not that I would know, because I've never watched before. That's right, we've never seen a comment from Shelley, have we? Never ever, Shelley. She might be winning today, you don't know. Nobody knows. What's really good is that the person who chooses the Win It Weekly winners isn't Emily. So Emily chooses the spin the wheel winner later in the show because we're going to give something else away in this show. I know it's crazy.
It's what Fridays are all about.
It is what Friday's all about. We've got our main product that we're showcasing today is one where we've got a product that's worth £11.99 being given away with it, and it's only £14.99, so that's incredible. But we have Win It Weekly where we're giving away 100 quid's worth of goodies to 5 lucky winners. £20 True Blue luxury card collection each, and then we're going to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
That's what Fridays are all about. Love Fridays.
So I've just added tape around the edges and just a strip in the centre to make sure that panel is nice and stuck to our mirror. Using red tape is sometimes good with mirror as well. So it just gives you that extra bit. So let's stick this right over the top.
So there straight away, because of that rainbow effect, you can see the beautiful colours throughout. Isn't that lovely?
So good if we put it in the
And this
light.
is what that mirror is all about. In my opinion, you can make little rainbows out of it, of course, but the bullseye mirror is just sensational when you can see parts of it through little holes like this. It's phenomenal, which is why it works so well with dies. Moonstone cutting dies, or any cutting dies that you've got in your collection, sentiments and so on. This Rainbow Radiance mirror. We'll take a look at it in a minute. Actually, we'll once Nat's finished this demo, we'll have a little look. Okay.
Okay, let's make this pop now. So we're going to add. Oh, these are little ones. This is what I wanted. Let's add this to some foam pads. And I've got some black mirror here because I think when you're using white and lots of colour, the black mirror really stands out. So I'm just going to put these down. These have all been cut up into random sizes here.
Has someone been chopping away?
I know. I thought they were going to be big strips, but oh no.
Diane Adams says, will it mark the mat underneath? It will gently mark it with a slight indentation, but obviously with a self-healing mat, and all of our mats are the self-healing sort, they will slowly but surely heal themselves, if that makes sense. They're very clever. I don't know what happens, whether there's like a little fairy, a little pixie that comes in the middle of the night and just rubs away with a little brush or something. I'm not sure. Wouldn't that be ace if every hunky-dory cutting mat came with its own little fairy?
It would be quite cool.
It would be brilliant.
So then we're using our combo dies, which are a favourite of mine for adding sentiments, especially when you're making fancy backgrounds. So we've chosen Celebrate, and we're going to cut that with the rainbow mirror and the black mirror, so we can create a nice drop shadow.
I think the Gemini needs a rest this weekend.
Oh, I know.
I think it's fair to say, if anyone deserves a lie-in this weekend, it's our Gemini.
It's really had its socks worked off this week. We've had lots of die shows. It already looks quite funky, and I've not actually added the die onto that yet.
Elaine Ward says that she has this mirror. She hasn't used it, she's only cuddled it so far.
Cuddled it.
Which is lovely.
That is very funny.
Guys, is it only me, or are you missing cuddles? That's what I want to know. Because, can we have a quick cuddle, Emily?
No.
No? Can I have a quick cuddle?
No.
With everybody? I'm madly missing cuddles. It's such a shame. During this lockdown, it's a real shame.
It is a shame. I do get quite jealous of the people in my family that are thingying together. So like they have a bubble because they get to cuddle with people, and I just get to cuddle Dan.
Hugs rock.
Not this Dan.
Not this Dan.
Dan.
Different Dan.
No.
Dawn Wood says her husband does nearly all the cooking. She detests it. She's not into cooking, but she does enjoy baking day just before Christmas. And everybody, Christmas is coming, isn't it?
It's coming.
Should I mention that, or should I not mention that?
I don't know whether we can. I feel like it's not too soon, but it's a bit of a sore wound at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not sure yet what the story is going to be. Whether we can.
What are we going to do? Okay, so we've added that now to some black mirror. So it's added a drop shadow, which looks quite fantastic with this mirror.
And you do that just by layering it down slightly off kilter.
Slightly off centre, and it's down to you which way you go. There is no right or wrong here.
Cindy Holmes says, hello there from Santa Rosa, California.
Ooh.
It's actually 2:27 a.m. there.
What's the weather like? Tell us about the weather, because it's miserable
bird.
here.
It is relatively miserable. It has begun over here, our autumnal weather, in quite a big way. It's moving into winter, isn't it?
I imagine it's a beautiful day over there.
Marisol Ramos-Neves says, hello from New Jersey.
We
have friends from over the pond today.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Yes, it's 10:30 a.m. here in England. Isn't that? Do you remember that when you used to go abroad, when you were younger? So like your first holidays, and you'd ring home on the payphone, and you'd be
Dan,
what time is it there? What time?
Just to stop you there.
Go on.
Me and Emily did not use payphones.
No, of course you didn't use payphones. Of course you didn't.
We would use our mobile.
What you'd do, you'd all be stood there, and you'd ring home. Mom, hi. Yeah, no, it's really hot, really hot. What time is it there?
Yeah.
10 o'clock? It's 11 o'clock here. Yeah, it really is. It's like that, honestly. Time differences. Wow.
It is mad, isn't it, how that works? It does baffle my mind. I just don't understand it. Well, I do, because obviously the sun goes one way and there's only one sun, so it's sunnier here when it's not sunnier somewhere else, so that they have to sleep. But yeah, baffles me, all that stuff.
Donna Orell says, ooh, Black Mirror card. Black Mirror card is absolutely lovely. It's not as reflective as other mirror cards necessarily.
No, but it's very luxurious.
Because it's like a black hole of loveliness.
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
Right, let's stick our celebrate, and we're going to go at an angle, because he wants to, yeah, we're going to go at an angle. A slight angle. An on-purpose angle.
So Tracy says, does the black card have a black core? It doesn't. It's a laminated. So Miri is a laminated product, which is what you're seeing there with the rainbow mirror, the rainbow radiance mirror that Natalie has die cut the word celebrate from, which is why you get this lovely sheen when the light shines on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So no, it's a laminated product. So it's a white core, but then laminated on top, which means that it's perfect for die cutting. It's absolutely brilliant for die cutting the laminate, isn't it?
So good.
Really, really good.
Right, nearly finished. We're just going to stick this now onto our 6x6, which is going to leave us with another lovely white edge. And then, ta-da!
Natalie, that's gorgeous.
What a good shot that is, Emily.
What a good shot.
Look at that.
Celebrate. What are we celebrating? We're celebrating.
We're celebrating the weekend, Dan.
The weekend.
This weekend wonder.
Thank Craft, it's Friday. Okay, guys. Natalie, congratulations. You have outdone yourself. Would you get ready for your next demonstration?
Of course.
Ooh, Angel. Can we jump back to our Win It Weekly question? So, people, my good friends of Hunky Dory Television, we are giving away 5 of our brilliant True Blue luxury topper collections. There are 24 sheets in here, 8 foiled and die cut topper sheets, 8 sheets of foil cardstock, 350 GSM, it's adorable, scoreable, and 8 sheets of printed cardstock. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kit. Inspiration sheet on the front, as you would expect. You can win this. You can win this today. You can be in with a chance if you can answer this question. Finish the catchphrase, don't cry over spilt. Is it A, glue? Is it B, wine? Or is it C, milk? I love when people who haven't seen Hunky Dory TV before join in to a show partway through after you've given the question, and everyone's just saying wine, 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 all the way down. What's going on here? Hey, they like a drink, don't they, at Hunky Dory TV? I'm not saying wine's the answer. I'm not saying wine's the answer. Okay, there are going to be 5 winners. You have got, this is your 5-minute warning. You have got 5 minutes for my French friends. Accoutrement, we got it in there.
Every
show. 5-minute warning, people. We're going to give 5 of these away. So £100 worth of goodies, and we're going to give them away later on in this show. You've got 5 minutes, and then we're going to stop, and we're going to take no more comments. All you have to do is comment. If you would share and like our video as well, we would massively, massively appreciate it. A couple of things. There's a card earlier on that I said that I couldn't find. I found it.
You found
And this is using that, what looks like sunshine. And there you go. You've got Rainbow Mirri behind. Now, not our Rainbow Radiance Mirri, which I'll go through in a minute. I'll show you in a second. But this is rainbow, sort of a Rainbow Rays Mirri. There are three sort of although standard is not fair for Mirri, is it?
No, not really.
There are three standard colours of Mirri. There is silver, and all Mirri starts off as silver. There's a secret. There's silver, there's gold, and then there is this rainbow, which is like an aurora borealis. Can you see it shining, the light shining off it there?
So good.
It's really, really, really nice. So, but this has been, with this sunshine, what they've done, this is Ink Me. Because it's Ink Me cardstock, you can ink it. And this has been inked with different ink pads in different colours to create a rainbow effect all the way down. Then with that rainbow mirror in the background, lovely, we've got diamond sparkles been used all the way round in a rainbow colour that matches. You probably can't really pick it up. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? So you can see the green with the green, the purple with the purple, and so on and so forth. And then a lovely sentiment in the middle. How simple, just to say, but what a wow card that is. Doesn't it look good? I think that's brilliant. That's made with our Weekend Wonder, the phenomenal screw hole punch, and the free pad that is only free this weekend.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. We like free. There will be more free next week, but I can't tell you about that yet. It's a secret. Okay, let's take a look. Rainbow Radiance that Natalie used earlier on with that card. We'll just have to jump out a little bit because it's a little bit bigger on the camera. Don't worry. We don't have those automated cameras that they have on one or two of the TV channels now. We have manual cameras with real people behind them, making real magic happen, but slowly.
I'm getting there.
She's getting there. Yeah. It's, we take our time here at Okidori TV. There we go. There we go.
Looks so light. So lovely in the light.
Isn't that gorgeous? So, what you've got here, Rainbow Radiance assortment, includes 30 A4 sheets of rainbow printed Mirri. This is 220 GSM. Again, it's laminated, as we said, so that's why you get this phenomenal shine and reflection through it. To the point where the cameras really struggle to deal with it because it's so incredible. You get 10 sheets of this gorgeous diagonal design, and you can see the colour going all the way from the sort of pinks at the top, through the purples, the indigo, the violet, you go into the greens, the yellow. I think, was it Richard of York gave battle in vain, is how you remember the rainbow?
Yes.
Red, orange, yellow, blue, green, indigo, violet?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
And there's the original rainbow that you learn when you're a kid in the song, isn't there? Which is lovely.
Yeah, that's the way I remember it.
Is that the way you? Yeah, but it's different than the actual rainbow, I suppose, isn't it? Anyway, then you've got the horizontal. Now this is perfect if you want to pick just a section. Let's say that you want to die cut and you want purple, or let's say you want to die cut and you just want green, or if you just want the green and the yellow together, or if you want the pink and the purple together. This is how you can get it so that your cards will look very different even though you're using the same die. You can see one of the cameras in the background there, it's amazing. So there's 10 sheets of that, and then there's 10 sheets of the pièce de résistance, the beautiful bullseye rainbow Mirri. 10 sheets of this gorgeousness. So there's 30 sheets in total, £11.99. This has flown since we got it. This is flown. The stock is running out. I have ordered more. There is more on its way. Made in the UK. Okay. Mirri. So this is the proper Mirri stuff. Manufactured by Mirri, not Mirror Card.
Singing then. I sang it in my head. Do you know the Made in the UK? It sounded terrible.
Wow, Natalie. Can we just go to Natalie? Can we just go to Natalie?
I'm not doing that again.
I think you should. What's brilliant with that then is that Natalie, instead of using a key, she chose to use all the keys at once. Yeah, all the keys at once in one simple line of a song. That was brilliant, Nat.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm so talented.
Yeah, genuinely.
And with that, on that note, or notes, we'll go back to Dad.
Oh, something's stuck in my ear and I can't get it out, Natalie. Wowzers. That's the right kind of notes we want to be making today. I know, very, very cheesy. Okay, so that's our Rainbow Radiance. But something else that Natalie has been, she's a star. Something else that Natalie is probably going to use. Are you going to use this next demo?
I am.
Excellent. We said we love the screw hole punch, and we thought giving away the pad with it would be a brilliant weekend wonder. But we also saw that on quite a few of the cards that we've got here, diamond sparkles were used just as they were on that card that I just showed you then. So we decided to put a discount on our bundle of diamond sparkles gemstones. Let's take a look at these. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, and we've got a little bit more camera shenanigans going on. Just talk amongst yourselves, people. Well, oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm being a pest today. Diamond Sparkles Gemstones. Look at all these. This isn't $14.99 a pack. This is $14.99 for all these packs. There are 9 packs. Let's take a look at them. 9 packs of Diamond Sparkles Gemstones. Each one of them has 120.
120?
120, I counted them.
Jeez.
Self-adhesive gemstones. Okay. So look at the beautiful pinks there. And you get 3 different colour selections. So you've got the lightest pink, the mid pink. Oh, you get 4. The lightest pink, the next pink, a more hot pink, and then quite a sultry. Sultry, that's a wrong word, isn't it? That's a bad word. Sultry is a terrible word.
You went there.
I went there. Guys, it's a lovely pink. Sultry is a terrible word. Fruity pink, that's what we'll call it. You get that, you get the greens, and look at that, beautiful colours. And this is obviously, you can use this as a Christmas green at the end, which is gorgeous as well if you should choose. This is one of my favourites. And I didn't think it was going to be when we first chose all these, but when we actually sat down and got the real product in our hands, the sepia tones are beautiful. And when you want something a little bit more subtle and gold, these are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So let's do the maths. 9 packs in here. 9 packs, 120 gemstones each. That's 1,080 self-adhesive. Individual as well, guys. So these aren't on a strip. We do the gemstone rolls if you like them, that you can get on a strip. These are all individual ones. You take them off with a piece of tweezers,
piece of tweezers.
One piece of tweezer.
A piece of tweezers.
A piece of tweezers is just like, it's like half a tweezer, which is, what do you do with half a tweezer?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
You need a pair.
A pair of tweezers, should I say. You take them off with a pair of tweezers. Or indeed, do you use tweezers to take them off and place them?
I actually use my dye brush. It's a little scoopy bit.
Oh, we'll show you that as well, guys, in a minute. That's gorgeous.
I've got one.
Look at the blues. I love the deep blue there. Isn't it really pretty? I'm a big fan of pastels myself, and there's that colour that everyone will argue, is it green or is it blue? You know that one? The middle one?
Oh, the teal?
Yeah. Purples, of course. 4 different shades of purple. It's Christmas time. We have Christmas red, pillowbox red. We have Christmas green. We have Christmas blue, and we have gold. Very nice. Aurora Borealis. So like that mirror, that rainbow mirror that we talked to you about before. All this is available on hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, of course. There is a 40 sheet pack of that rainbow mirror. Not the rainbow radiance that we showed, but the rainbow that looks like Aurora Borealis. That's only $9.99. That if you guys want it, you can find that on our website. But the Aurora Borealis, you've got monochrome in here as well. So the crystal and the black, lovely. And then proper gold and silver. So this isn't, these are opaque, these ones. The others are semi-translucent, these are opaque. These are brilliant for your cards. They match the foil quite nicely, don't they?
I think they are our most used gemstones
Are
in the
they?
office.
Are they? So that is £14.99 for 1,080 self-adhesive separate gemstones. Bargain. Okay, let's go over to Natalia and see what she's going to do.
This one's going to be a masterpiece.
Oh, I like it.
There's so much going on here. So,
aim high now, aim high.
I know. I've chosen to do the heart. We're going to add ink. We're going to use some embossing powder, and we're going to use 4 different gemstones. So to start off, we're just going to go around and do this section of the heart, which I definitely should have done earlier on because it's going to take a while, but we'll get there.
Can I catch up with our friends?
Yeah, you catch up.
Let's do that.
I'll punch away.
Dawn Tucker's got an A4 self-healing mat which she uses on top of a larger one if she thinks it's going to be marked. But I did read that Sue says it works well on a glass mat and doesn't mark or chip it, which is really good.
I think that would damage the blade though a little bit if you were to do it on that type of a mat. But I'm sure it works either way.
So I must be a little bit further back here because I've got a lot of people saying I'm missing cuddles. And it's right, people are missing cuddles with the children and the grandchildren. Isn't it true? It's really, really unfair at the minute. And genuinely, there's not much any of us can do about it singularly, but I really do hope that as a world, as the human race, that we manage to make progress with this and get back to being able to spend time with our loved ones, which is what it's all about, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's what it's all about. And in the meantime, we shall craft away. And we can still send beautiful cards to our loving family. That's still lovely. And obviously we can spend time during lockdown. This is great as well, doing what you're doing here, Nat, because it is, it takes a little bit of time to do.
It does, but the results are really good in the end.
Aren't they just?
That's what, people have time to do at the moment, is to explore, try new things with crafting. It's great. So
Viv Nichols is not a cuddly person, so she's not missing them. Viv, you've not had one of mine yet. They're really good. They come with a squeeze. That's enough. Enough already. Enough, Daniel. Tracy says she thought Christmas was cancelled this year. Not yet. Not yet. We've got all of our fingers and everything else crossed. Legs crossed.
We do.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see.
It won't be cancelled here anyway. That's for true. That's we're not cancelling Christmas here.
Absolutely not. Natalie, Cindy has come back to us and says it's hot, capital H-O-T, over there in California. Jealous. Constantly worrying about fires over there, unfortunately.
Well, that's sad.
It is, isn't it?
So now I've done those big centre ones, I'm going to take out the larger ones, and I'm going to leave most of the middle ones in, I think. But we'll see when we add our gemstones, because we might want to take some of them out. So we'll take those larger ones out.
Beverly on YouTube asking when you're going to do the special on the large foam pads.
Oh,
the special on the large foam pads. Now that will come, guys. The special on the large foam pads will come. I do believe it's...
Is it a few weeks?
No, it's not a few weeks. What's the date? Is it the 15th? 16th. Okay, so by the end of the month, it will be here. Just, I think it's about 12 days, something like that, yeah? We've got a great special. So people love those larger foam pads. We do a really good special. It's called Foam Bund, where we bring together, I think it's 16 different size foam pads for only £8. We do it quite often. Now we're going to do a bigger, people have been asking for the bigger foam pad, so it's just going to be 16 sheets of the larger foam pads. And I'm thinking of doing 16 sheets of the strips ones as well, because people quite like those.
Oh my goodness.
And do these as £8 a pop. And yeah, within the next 2 weeks, guys, there's something coming. Bonfire night's coming, isn't it? Bonfire night's coming.
There's loads of things coming up. That's what I like about this time of year. There's loads of things to look forward to.
I see what you've done there, Emily. You've just taken me off so that I can't tell people, haven't you? That's great.
The secrets.
I was just about to spill a secret. She knows what I'm like. I was just leaning forward to say, I'll tell you what's coming. And it had gone.
We can't have you giving away all the secrets.
I'm watching you, Emily. I'm watching you. I do give away secrets too quickly.
So I have moved on to the middle one now, and we're taking away some of these because I'm going to add gemstones, but I don't want there to be loads on here because it's going to get a bit crazy with everything else that we're adding.
So we've got people from all over. We've got a friend from New Zealand. I'll just find who that was in a second. It's Barbara from New Zealand. June Cummings from sunny Gretna in Scotland, so it's sunny up there. Denise Fraser is in beautiful blue sky in Glasgow.
How lovely.
Jackie says hi from Chelmsford. Hi everybody, and all say hi to each other. Please do.
What we're going to do now is I've got a Versa marker. So these are great. So like the Versamark ink pads that we use with embossing powder, this is a pen. It's double-ended, so it's got a really nice brush nib on one side and a thin nib on the other. So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to do a nice bit of brushed lettering here. Excuse my head because it may get in the way. And we're just going to write love in here, and then doing it with the fine nib means that if I want bits that are a bit more, to have a bit more gluey area, we can go over and add that in. So let's...
I could so easily give something else away here. Jeanette Batchelor says, to hug everyone, put your hands on your arms, and that is called a bear hug. Okay.
Oh,
now,
no.
Now, I won't do.
Don't do it, Dan.
But, Jeanette, you must be, clairvoyant's the wrong word. You must be, I don't know, somebody who can see the future. Because think next Friday and think the word bear hug, yeah? Watch next Friday. And think bear hug, and maybe Jeanette, it is you who predicted it all. We shall see. It's very exciting. Lots of people saying milk. Apart from Kaz, who says the answer is milk, but we should always cry over spilt wine. And she's very, very right.
Very true indeed.
Now, I love the silver in that embossing powder that you've used.
It's cool, isn't it? So we're just going to heat this up, and then we can add some colour. So I'm doing this beforehand, because if you use your inks first, it's quite hard to emboss on a really inked surface if you do it straight away. It takes a while to dry, so doing it this way, I'm kind of doing it the opposite way around.
Shelley Alden has asked for a stock update. Guys, guys, you do not need a stock update on our Premier Craft Tools screw hole punch. Come back to me for a sec, can you? Hey, listen, let me tell you how it works, right? Often, you will, if you've got a specific number of an item and it's limited, we will tell you that there is a percentage that has gone through, yeah? Our screw hole punch, we have lots and lots and lots of it. We have no worry about this running out of stock because it's one of our core items. We always want it in stock. We'll want it in stock now, we want it in stock next week, we want it in stock in 10 years' time. It's a cracking piece of kit. So on this sort of product, we wouldn't give stock updates. Does that make sense? Often you get channels where they stand there and they give you stock updates every 2 minutes, and you have to start asking yourself, doesn't make sense that. You had that last week and you're bringing it again next week. That's not how this works. If we give you stock updates on something, it's because it's a limited thing and it's accurate. Does that make sense? It's the right way to do it, I think. But no, loads of stock of it. Do not worry. If you want one, grab it and it will absolutely be there for you.
Okay, so now with our inks, we can create a beautiful ombre background. So going in from the center, so I'm using here some of our shimmer ink pads, and that's just going to add a little bit more loveliness. So I've got chili red, camellia pink and flamingo paradise. So we're starting off with the red and then we're moving into that pink, and then we'll go further out. But these, I love these ink pads because they add that really nice sort of shimmer finish to your cards. So you can see still there is those dots that you can see that I haven't inked yet, but don't worry, we'll get to that shortly. And then I'm just going to work this colour out a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'm way behind, but yeah, people are saying that definitely it's Richard of York gave battle in vain or gave battle in valour. The initials make up the colours of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. And Lynn says, you can't pick on Emily, she's a magazine star. So, Emily, you are a magazine star. You are in which magazine are you in? The Box Mag?
Yes, I am.
Very good.
The most recent Box magazine, which I think it's so.
Have you been asked for autographs?
Yes, I certainly have.
Was it your mum?
Was it your mum?
Still counts.
Don't know if this one is a little bit too bright, so I'm just going to test
people
it.
agreeing that those sepia coloured gems are lovely. They really are. Honestly, you'll like it. You'll like it. It's a great price. That £14.99. Donna McMillan uses her poke tool for the gems as well, and I think that's what you'll be doing. You'll be able to show people. Guys, if you haven't got one of our poke tools, that poke tool comes on our die brush, doesn't it? Which is a 3-in-1 die tool.
It does. Do you know what they're done?
And it's a cracker.
I don't have one in here.
Do you not?
Don't think so. Unless there's one around.
Would you like me to go off-piste and go and find one?
There may be one on my desk.
I shall go. Guys, if you hear strange things, it's because I'm wandering through the office.
strangest of things. So I'm using that middle pink just to work that colour out, make that ombre a little less blunt, should we say, when we're mixing those colours, because it can harsh is the word. Emily's got the words. Okay, so let's just add this around, and then if we want to, we can go in even further.
Thanks, guys.
Red.
Okay, I found one. I had to mime 3-in-1 dye brush. It wasn't very easy at all. Nat, this is your case.
It is.
Let me
my
pop
case.
that there for you,
Is
and
it
you'll
in
be able to
there?
get it.
It
Yeah.
is. Thank you. Oh, so let's.
Oh, that's good. Yes, Shireen uses her craft knife for her gemstones,
Yes,
for adding
well,
gemstones.
I was going to
which
say
makes
I
sense.
do have my craft knife, so we can use that if we don't get it. So we've got that beautiful background now. So let's put these away. Then we can bring our gemstones in. So I've got loads of different colours here because there's so many different bits.
Guys, I'm giving you notice, I'm afraid. There are no more entries to our Win It Weekly competition for this week. In 5 minutes' time, we will be announcing the winners. Very exciting. So please tell me, I hope that you've all managed to get your comment in, whether you would be crying over spilt milk, over spilt wine, or over spilt glue, because in 5 minutes' time, 5 people are going to win, and then we are going to spin that
wheel. Honestly. Okay, so we're adding these in now at random points. So I've got a selection of larger ones, of really tiny ones, and I'm going to use a different selection of colours as well. So the medium-sized ones and the really little ones, if I can pick that up, work really well on these small bits here.
Oh, Dawn Tucker says, do you do the bigger foam pads in 3mm depth? We don't, Dawn, but I shall go off and see whether I can have them made.
Our foam rolls at 3mm.
Foam rolls 3mm, is it?
Yeah. Foam rolls 3mm by 5, I think. So it is a thin strip, but it gives you that extra space, which is great for when you're making shaker cards, because you've just got a little bit more room for your pieces to jiggle about. So, have we got any more smaller silvers? Because I like these ones now.
I love finding out where people are from, because you see people's names in the comments, and we do read the comments, guys. We read all the comments, so we can't always reply to them because obviously we can't read them all out, if that makes sense, because we're live showing you the products and stuff. But it is lovely to see where people are from. So we've got people from Renfrewshire, Coventry. Like we said, we've been over in New Zealand today. We've got loads, haven't we? Which is brilliant. Flint in North Wales. Blue sky. There seems to be a lot of blue skies at the minute, which is lovely. Grey and dull in Shetland, but blue skies in Hounslow.
Maybe when we remove ourselves from this room, we'll see the blue skies.
Absolutely.
That everyone's talking about. Right, so now
Mel
we're going
Savage has got a good idea. I'm not answering you, Mel. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to at all. Claire Sinclair, Carol Rooney has got a little chihuahua, and he loves to give me cuddles. So that's true. We can still get cuddles off the pets, can't we?
Yeah.
Which is
Lots
good.
of cuddles from Raph.
From our furry friends.
From Raffy.
Yeah, Raphael came in to see everyone last night, didn't he?
Yeah, but he always runs away from me. He's
Does
like,
he?
no, I don't want to speak to you.
Raphael is my dog. He's a Havanese. He's absolutely lovely. He's super, super cute. And he goes to doggy daycare across the road. So genuinely, so once a week he goes and has a day. It's like a day out at doggy daycare, and just runs around like a nutty because he's knackered at night. When we bring him home, and he's just he's absolutely tired out. So I think he just runs around like a prat all day, which sounds like fun actually.
It does sound very fun, doesn't it? Just being a little bit crazy all day. I mean, we are a little bit crazy here all day, but to be able to do that.
So we've got people from Lancashire. Colne in Lancashire. I know Colne. I know Colne very well. This is good. Ursula is from Vienna in Austria. How beautiful. How beautiful. Serenity says 5 of her 6 children live at home, so she gets plenty of hugs, but not much quiet. I can't imagine having six kids. Wow, yes, that's a busy household. Oh, lovely. Found out loads about people today.
This is good, isn't it? Everyone's giving you all the goss.
Someone's mic's a bit fuzzy, apparently.
I think it might be mine, you know, because my hair is in the way.
There we go.
There we go.
That should solve that, guys.
Hopefully. So yeah, I'm taking my time while I'm doing this because I'm just literally going around. So we've had silver, we've had the Aurora Borealis, and now I'm using the lightest glittery pinks. So we are really sort of jazzing this up here. And then what we're going to do now is just layer this onto some silver glitter cardstock. So let's open this up.
Natalie, that card is absolutely beautiful.
It's cute, isn't it?
So guys, if you just joined us, this has been made using our phenomenal screw hole punch, which is our weekend wonder. For this weekend only, you buy the screw hole punch on our website, hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, for only $14.99, and make sure you join the free club before you do so that you get 5% discount off that price. But you're also going to get, when you buy that, the brilliant Punch It paper pad, which is 48 sheets, 16 designs, 3 of each in it. You get that free this weekend and for this weekend only. That will last until 8 o'clock on Monday morning when Hannah turns it off. We get all the way till 8 o'clock on Monday morning, which is great. And that's the weekend wonder starting now, started this morning, and will run through until Monday. So she's used that, and she's used both the... Which sizes did you use for it now?
Which sizes of
which? Sizes, because the screw hole punch has 2mm, 3mm, and 4mm holes that it can punch.
We used all three in the end.
You used all three?
We did use all three in the end, because we wanted to have, I wanted to have some of the other gemstones on there. So we're going to turn.
And then she's also used. She's inked that card. She's used embossing powder in the centre. So you're seeing loads and loads and loads of different styles being used here. What you might find, so are the gemstones struggling to stick? Right,
it's because I should have used the glue.
It's because of ink,
it's because of the ink, so we needed to add just a little bit of glue.
So because we're crafting live, guys, the ink won't be dry yet, so therefore sticky stuff doesn't want to stick to it quite yet, which is always a shame. But beneath that, Natalie has used this gorgeous silver shimmer card, which is also available as a shimmer roll.
It is.
Which is, I think it's about a meter's worth of shimmer roll that's self-adhesive, which is brilliant. And those are $3.99 each, or indeed I think they're any three for a tenner, which is really good. So you can
jazz up anything. So then let's stick this on here. Yeah, I might have to go back in on my gemstones and just, I think I've got one stuck here.
So normally, guys, the self-adhesive on the back of the gemstones, don't worry, it's not rubbish self-adhesive. You put gemstones onto card, they stick for good, and they're done. The only reason that they wouldn't be sticking is because of that it's just been inked, so therefore the card is slightly wet. That's all.
We can just
We don't have substandard products here at Hunky Dory. We do not allow it.
No, normally I would have given this a couple of minutes to dry before adding these on here. But if we can just put some little glue on there, we can stick them back in place and they will hold nice and tight. It's strange that, isn't it, that happens? It's a strange thing. Just adding the ink and it's like, no, I don't want to stay here.
Lisa Tyler has commented with us today. She's got 4 cats, one of which likes to grab wires, one runs off with the clay items, one sits on a glue, and one lays on her wool. So they are all crafters, crafty cats.
Crafty cats.
Isn't that good? Let's take a look at that. So Nat, can you get your 2 cards that you've made next to each other?
Yeah.
Is that okay? So this just goes to show the variety that you can make with this wonderful screw hole punch. It's just $14.99 for that punch, minus your club discount of 5%. and you can make cards like these. So Natalie's made these 2 cards while we sat here, been chatting today, and they look absolutely gorgeous. You get that phenomenal 48-page pad in there for free as well this weekend and this weekend only. Okay, guys, we know what you want. You want to see whether you have been a wunner.
Honestly, you're worse than me today. I mean, it's normal for me to not be able to talk properly, but you, Dan.
You want to see whether you're a winner?
What's going on?
We're all winners here. Let's see whether you are a winner of this brilliant True Blue Luxury Topper collection. Okay, are you ready, Emily? Do we have the winner's graphic?
We are ready.
Oh, I'm excited.
I am excited to say congratulations to 5 people. That's 5 who are going to win this kit, and it will be dispatched. Will it be dispatched today?
Yes.
Yes. It will be sent out to you today. Oh, and by the way, let me tell you, just before we do, I know I'm naughty because I should have gone straight into it. Our current dispatch, the team have been working
It's been crazy, hasn't
phenomenally well. Dispatch now, orders that are placed today will be going out on Monday. That's how fast we are at the minute. Yeah, so we just managed to get ourselves back to, we've got more resource in there. We're still working with the correct social distancing guidelines, absolutely 100%, but we've managed to move things around again in a way that has managed to enable us to get a couple of more people in there that's helping out. They're doing a brilliant job. Thank you so much for bearing with us during the COVID restrictions and so on. But we are back now to sending out our orders within a day or 2, which is brilliant. Love it. Okay, which is why we're going to be sending these out today. The 5 winners are, congratulations, Jill Colling. You have won one of these wonderful True Blue Luxury card collections. Congratulations, Jean Brown. Congratulations, Linda Vincent. Congratulations, Emma Pierce. And congratulations to Lynn Stevenson. You guys are the 5 winners this week. Now, don't worry if you didn't win. There is another chance to win something right now. And of course, we have a new Win It Weekly each and every week where we give away £100 or more worth of goodies. Okay, so let's take a look. I'll just look down there. Time to spin the wheel. As if by magic.
It's there.
It has appeared. It is time to spin the wheel. Okay, are you ready? So what do? Every week on a Friday, Thankcraft It's Friday show, we spin the wheel and we give something away. What can we give away? I'll read them off for you very quickly. You could be in the winner of a £50 voucher, Prism ink pads, adorable scoreboard, prize rollover, £25 voucher, Moonstone nesting die, Miricar bundle, diamond sparkles, Prism brush markers, £20 voucher, pick of the week, rainbow scissors. Rainbow scissors are on there, we haven't got any. Little book, Christmas blockbuster, or back to that £50 voucher. Guys, somebody is going to win off this wheel now. Okay, I spin it. You get a minute, while we tell you what's coming up over the next week or so, you get a minute to comment. You can comment absolutely anything that you like. Tell us what you're having for tea. Tell us whether you enjoyed the show. Tell us you love us. Tell us, tell someone else that you love. Tell us anything that you want. Comment anything at all, as long as it's not rude. And Emily, in a minute's time, will flick her flicky spinner on her mouse, and wherever it lands, that's the person who's going to win. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
So ready.
Are you ready at home? I hope you are. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Where's it going to land? It's landing on pick of the week. No, £20 voucher. It went back.
That is a good. That was.
£20 voucher, guys. It has landed on £20 voucher. This means a £20 voucher for our website. Okay, so the winner, when Emily chooses the winner, you will contact us via email. You can email us at studio@hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, and you can always email us at studio@hunkydorycrafts.co.uk with anything that you'd like to say. We do love to hear from you. Or you can Facebook message us. If you're watching on Facebook, you can message us on Facebook with your, and we will, with your, what do we need? We need their name or their account. Yes, their name. Yeah. And then we will be able to add £20 voucher to your account, which is brilliant. You can spend it on absolutely anything that you want on the Hunky Dory website. which is lovely, isn't it? I like that a lot. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the things that are coming up. My friends, the TV schedule on Create and Craft TV. Sky 683, Freeview 95, Virgin 748 and FreeSat 816. Monday the 19th of October. That's this coming Monday, Natalie.
That's this Monday.
At 10:30 a.m. and back again at 4:30 p.m. with Natalie and our all-new Everlasting Memories collection. I've seen it. It's gorgeous. Nat, do you love it?
I do like it.
I'm not surprised.
It's beautiful.
It's really, really nice. Okay, so on Monday at 10:30, we're actually trying to change that because 10:30 is right when we're doing our Hunky Dory TV here.
We'll see.
But we'll see. So it might be slightly early. We shall have to see. Our next Hunky Dory TV show, which is what we're watching right now, Monday the 19th of October at 10 a.m. and we are looking at back in stock goodies. And there are two people on that show. One of them is me, and the other one is my friend Rachel. Rachel is back. She's fab. She did her first ever show this last week.
Yes, on Monday.
And made some beautiful cards. So I'm excited to see what Rachel makes on Monday. Okay, so guys, are you commenting? How long have we got left? Have we got 10 seconds?
Guess who's watching?
Who's watching?
Ellery.
Is my Ellery watching?
That's YouTube.
That's my son. That's very, very good. Well, he should probably be doing schoolwork, but thanks for watching. No problem. No problem, Ellery.
Stitching you up there, Ellery. I wouldn't do that to
I know
you.
that's quite amusing. Okay, Rachel Sharples does deserve to win. I don't know if you will, Rachel, but you do. You've said you are by far my favourite craft manufacturer and craft show. I love you. Doesn't she rock? Lorraine says thank you for a great show. Jackie Woodward says I've spent a fortune lately on Hunky Dory stuff. Thank you very much. The quality's great. You will love our products, I'm sure. Kaz says she must order the hole punch. Lovely. The examples made today have been lovely. They have. Congratulations to Natalie for that. Okay, are we ready, Emily? Can we give away our £20 voucher?
We can.
We can. Have you flicked the flicky flicker? Who is the winner?
It's Lynette Goodchild.
Lynette Goodchild. Congratulations. You are the winner of a £20 Hunky Dory voucher. As we said before, just make sure that you email studio@hunkydorycrafts.co.uk and we'll be able to give you that voucher. You'll be able to spend it on anything you want on the Hunky Dory website. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for spending an hour with us. It's been our pleasure. We've had some lovely comments today and we've found out a little bit more about our friends today, which is fantastic. So from Emily, from the beautiful Natalie and from myself, we'd like to wish you a very happy weekend and we look forward to seeing you again on Monday. Okay, have a nice weekend. Bye now.